Buddhists say that when you look out at a beautiful scene, you are in fact looking at your own mind. I love that thought. Imagine if that were true, that the world we experience out there is in fact a world we create in here. What world would you create? Well, it turns out that this rather poetic perspective is far more accurate than you might think. Neuroscientists like Anil Seth and psychologists like Lisa Feldman Barrett call this reality a controlled hallucination, because it's an experience that's not created by our senses, but by what's called our model of the world. And this model contains a vast library of concepts about how the world works based on our personal experiences. It then uses these concepts to predict what incoming sensory data means. And it's that prediction that we call reality. It even allows you to predict the next word that's going to come out of my mouth. It just got me curious about how we could use this idea to create for ourselves the kind of life we would love to live. I wanted to see if I could consciously select the concepts that my model of the world offered up. So here's the thought experiment. I was sitting on a beach, this beach in fact, listening to the waves coming into the sand, and I closed my eyes and I allowed a different but equally familiar sound to come to mind, the sound of a cheering crowd. And as that sound began to grow, I changed it into the sound of a busy city cafe with lots of chattering voices. And I noticed that it was changing how I was feeling too. Not so relaxed, more energized, more active. So by changing the concept that my model of the world was offering up, I was changing my physical state too. The big insight here is that our experience of the world happens in us, not to us. So why not try the thought experiment for yourself? It's just like seeing faces in clouds taken to a whole new level. You can use anything, sounds of the waves like I did, objects, smells, tastes, anything. In fact, the chef Heston Blumenthal does it all the time. It's great fun hallucinating different realities into being. And over time, you are quite literally building a model of the world as you want the world to be.